what I do. I do what I do because I do what I do, because I'm built from something. And man didn't create it. Every one of you men here have that opportunity, man. But ask yourself the question personally, how much time you really wasted? For real. Or do you really represent me? I represent it because it's all I have. The only brotherhood I ever been formed to. That's why when I see y'all perform on Saturday, that is my peace. That's why I run to the hotel. I don't need to talk to nobody before my games. I just need to see what I once came from. I sat in the same chairs you guys sat in, man. I sat around the greatest athletes in the world. And then I found myself totally different because everybody was asking the question, who is this kid? Oh, pissed off again. Another thing added to the chalkboard. I'm not asking nobody in here for nothing today. I'm not. I'm just sharing my talent. That's just got everything to do with effort. Nothing else. 15 straight years. 12 Pro Bowls later. If you won't know. I done saw all of them. And the only thing that's kept me around is effort. So when you put on this, all I ever knew, if I wasn't in the recruit, I wasn't number one linebacker, I wasn't even a movie guy. All I ever knew, effort will get me seen on tape. Effort will get me noticed to get to the league. Effort will one day take care of my mouth and my feet. Effort. Which is between you and me. Nobody else can do that. Effort is what's inside. And I'm still mine because the next kid is talking about he getting too old. Keep watching me if I am. Nobody got to get me what I do. I do what I do because I do what I do. Because I'm built from something. And man, we really gonna use. I use mine to tell somebody today, September 11th, when I step on the field against the Pittsburgh Steelers, if that's what God will is, there's no other man out there willing to give what I'm willing to give. I said that in 1993, when I said I wanted to be the greatest hurricane, and the only thing that I got in the middle of all of that distance is the only thing that always works, is results. There's no other reason. I ain't got no other secrets to tell y'all. I ain't come here for nothing else but to tell you, if you want to do something, work at it. You want a better relationship with God, work at it. You want to understand why women get playing something important, why you're saying something important, why being in me with complete silence when somebody walks in, because it's presence and essence that determines respect.
To be a bodybuilding champion, I wanted to be the best bodybuilder of all times. Dig deep down and ask yourselves, who do you want to be? Not what, but who. I'm talking about figuring out for yourselves what makes you happy. You have to think outside the box. That's what I believe after all. What is the point of being on this earth if all you want to do is be liked by everyone and avoid trouble? We have so many rules in life about everything. I say break the rules, not the law, but break the rules. I remember that after I was finished with my bodybuilding career, I wanted to get into acting. I wanted to be a star in films. Everyone had the same line that it can't be done. Just look at your body. You have this huge, monstrous body, overly developed, that doesn't fit into the movies. But, I didn't listen to all this. These were their rules. I was convinced I could do it. And then I got a big break in Conan the Barbarian. Trust yourself no matter what anyone else thinks. And there the director said if we wouldn't have Schwarzenegger, we would have to build one. Then when I did Terminator, I'll be back. One of the most famous lines in movie history, all because of my crazy accent. You can't do something. Don't be afraid to fail. Anything I've ever attempted, I was always willing to fail. Don't be afraid of making decisions. You can't be paralyzed by fear of failure, or you will never push yourself. You keep pushing because you believe in yourself and in your vision. And you know that it's the right thing to do. Success will come, so don't be afraid to fail. I mean, how many times have you heard that you can't do this and you can't do that and it's never been done before? So pay no attention to the people that say it can't be done. If I would have listened to the naysayers, I would still be in the Austrian Alps yodeling. I would never have come to America. I always listened to myself and said, yes, you can. You never want to fail because you didn't work hard enough. Work your butt off. I always believe leaving no stone unturned. No pain, no gain. When you're out there partying, horsing around, someone out there at the same time is working hard.
And I want to share it. I love living. I think that's infectious. It's something that you can't fake. Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, God-like feature that only the special among us will ever taste. You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us. It's very simple. This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it. Period. It's that simple.
I know who I am, and I know what I believe.
I know who I am, I know what I believe.
That's all I need to know.
And that's all I need to know. So from there, you do what you need to do. You know? And I think what happens is we make the situation more complex than it has to
But
be.
if you're looking for complexity, it's got to be
Absolutely.
something complex to understand.
It can't be that easy. We didn't grow up with the sense that where we were was where we were going to be. You know, we grew up with the sense that where we were almost didn't matter because
we were becoming
right. Something greater.
The separation of talent and skill is one of the greatest misunderstood concepts for people who have dreams that want to do things. Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft.
I've never really viewed myself as particularly talented. Where I excel is ridiculous, sickening work ethic. You know, while the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
There's no easy way around it. No matter how talented you are, your talent is going to fail you if you're not skilled. You know, if you don't study, if you don't work really hard and dedicate yourself to being better every single day.